Only at 5:30, tourists are flocking to Central Florida once again. Orlando International Airport says it welcomed the same number of international travelers for the first 5 months this year than all of last year. May also mark the first time since the pandemic that overall passenger traffic was higher than the same month in 2019. That's our top story at 5:30, highlighting a massive wave of flights and flight delays and cancellations that paint a picture of the worst airports in the world.
Yeah, and FlightAware just released a list of the worst airports. Fox 35's Caroline Elliott is joining us live tonight from OIA. And Caroline, Orlando landed on that list.
You really hate to see it. We've all heard those horror stories at the Orlando airport and other airports across the country from travelers who were stuck at the airport for days at a time. Well, here's the list of all the airports who are experiencing the worst delays in the country. Now, here are the top 5 of the United States. Not a list you want to be on. Chicago Midway International Airport had the highest proportion of delays in the entire country. 38% of flights were delayed at Chicago Midway since June 1st, and not too far behind, the Orlando Airport, John F. Kennedy, Baltimore, Washington, and Newark Liberty, all reporting more than 30% of flights delayed in June and July. Experts say staffing shortages are still the problem.
Even though we're moving the same amount of passengers as we were in 2019, we're seeing a drastic reduction in the amount of regional airline flights as the regionals simply don't have enough pilots to staff their airplanes.
Now, we know many airlines have cut flight schedules to try to manage these flight disruptions, but FlightAware tells us that the 100 busiest airports in the world are still reporting about 20% of flights being delayed. Now, one good news for travelers, if any, is that airports should see some relief by Labor Day. In Orlando, Caroline Elliott, Fox 35 News.